Hello! And welcome to this video about lemurs. In this video, we will talk about the following topics. What is a lemur and where do they live? The habitat of lemurs. How do lemurs feed themselves? Why are they endangered? Is it possible to keep lemurs as pets? Lemurs are a suborder of primates. They belong to the group of wet-nosed monkeys. There are about 100 species of them. Lemurs are found exclusively on Madagascar and smaller islands nearby. Because of their size and way of life, many lemurs are developed differently from others. Most species live on trees and are herbivores or omnivores. Many representatives are threatened in their existence by the destruction of their habitat. Some species are already extinct. The name lemurs is derived from the Latin word lemurus, which means spirits of the dead. That's why many species are nocturnal and have large eyes. The natural habitat of the lemurs is the island of Madagascar. Two species are living there. The mongoose maki and the brown maki also live on the Comoros. In the past, the animals were common throughout the island, but today they are restricted to the forests in the coastal regions and can no longer live in the deforested rainforests in the region. In addition, only 10% of the island is still a suitable habitat for the lemurs, so that today they live in a total area of only 50,000 to 60,000 square kilometers. The habitat of most lemurs are forests, and they live in different types of them. That's why in deciduous forests, rainforests, and thorn forests, lemurs are also found. The extinct lemur species probably used a wider variety of habitats. It is believed that earlier species could also live in grasslands. The social life of most lemurs is still unknown, but in general, a high degree of social behavior can be observed. Many live in larger groups with several adult males and females as well as the young. These groups are often led by females. The females determine the routes of the daily forays and are allowed to eat first. There are not a lot of competitions in these mixed groups. Other social structures known from other primates, such as male-dominated mixed groups, are unknown to lemurs. The diet of lemurs is variable, either being omnivorous or purely herbivorous. There are lemurs that eat mainly fruits or tree sap. Nectar is an important addition to the diet of some species, but buds, leaves, and other plant parts are also frequently eaten. Sometimes they also eat carnal food, mainly insects or spiders. Different specializations are reflected in the lemur's teeth. That means that the lemurs can adapt their body to the respective food. Some species of lemurs could live without disturbance in the culture of Madagascar. Some lemurs were considered sacred animals that worship the sun. They are often seen sunbathing. This belief protected them from hunting until recently. In Western culture, the kata is the best-known lemur species and a symbol of its native island. Most lemur species are endangered. The reasons for this is the destruction of their habitat and deforestation. In 2020, an institute recognized that 33 species are threatened. A total of 103 species are considered critically endangered or endangered. There are already many projects to stop the deforestation of the rainforest. But because of poverty and unstable politics, illegal clearing continues. In the animal kingdom, the lemurs are threatened mainly by the fossa, Madagascar's largest predator, birds of prey, and feral domestic dogs. Since humans arrived in Madagascar about 1,500 years ago, at least 8 genera and 16 species of lemurs have become extinct there. The most likely reason for the extinction of the larger lemur species is considered to be hunting by humans. The extinct species were hunted because they were easy to catch and had a lot of meat. In addition, the first species did not reproduce quickly, so they died out fast. In general, large island-dwelling animals died out because of sudden hunting. Besides the giant lemurs, other Malagasy animals such as elephant birds and the Malagasy hippopotamus became extinct around the same time. Is it allowed to keep a lemur as a pet? Apart from the keeping requirements, there are other considerations. Because lemurs belong to the protected, endangered, and wild animal species, these may only be kept under special conditions. If you have followed everything up to this point, it should have dawned on you. Offering wild animals like lemurs a natural habitat at home, caring for them in a species-appropriate way, and feeding them is hardly possible. Legal or not, torturing these cute animals for personal pleasure is not right. How would you feel if someone kidnapped you to a foreign country and locked you in a small room? In which countries is it legal to keep lemurs as pets? There are countries where keeping lemurs is allowed. Numerous laws regulate the keeping of exotic or wild animals. Not every country has the same laws. Therefore, there are countries where keeping lemurs is allowed and others where it is not. In Germany, for example, lemurs may only be kept in animal enclosures. There is no official list in which all countries are sorted by lemur allowed or not allowed as a pet. The laws, their exceptions, and additional regulations are too extensive and complicated for that. Animal enclosures have to be reported to the competent authority. Because lemurs are endangered, they are considered to be prohibited for possession and therefore may not be kept in your country. Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed this video.